Now, one of the things that the Nio CEO stressed out is that when it comes to uh, what will make them to win in the future, he believes that their technology, their cars, the quality that they are putting in the cars, and the after sales services, these are the three things that will take them to the next level or make them forever be relevant in the market, which is something that it was so great to hear him say that, right? He said that sometime last week, right? And we know that Neo right now, when talking about technology, there's one feature that Neo launched end of the month, in fact on the 30th of April, which is called the Neo World Model, where it was tested for almost 40 kilometers, and it was seen that it was able to, obviously the car was able to drive itself without any assistance from the driver, which is something that was just so great. I mean, that feature is just so massive, that feature is just so great, because it's a step closer to full autonomous driving, right? You all know that EV car makers are fighting for full autonomous driving, and Neo, it's one of the car companies that, like I said, are going to be at the forefront, or are going to be the one to do a breakthrough for with these autonomous driving features. And it is for that reason that the Neo World model is very important, because it's a step closer for Neo to getting to full autonomous driving. Now, the reason why I'm giving you that background is that we saw today that there is a user who just highlighted something very important. Apparently, a user, a new user posed claiming that for 3 hours or 254 kilometers, he drove, or the Neo car drove itself without him assisting the car anywhere. This is what he said, and this, if it is true, of course, it can also be confirmed by Neo. It shows you the massive milestone that Neo has achieved with the Neo World model. This speaks volumes of where Neo is at. I mean, Tesla last week, you'll remember that they were saying that on the 28th of June, all those that ordered some of their cars, or like some of their models like Model 3, their cars are going to deliver themselves to their homes, which is yet to be seen, right? I mean, we know that Tesla is one of the leaders in this fast growing EV space, and the technology that both these cars, Neo and Tesla for autonomous driving, they are using is not the same. Neo uses hardware and software. They use their latest sensors, they use their chips, they use their latest sensors to help with autonomous driving. But Tesla, on the other hand, it's more of a software. For their autonomous driving is fully dependent on software, which, yeah, we'll just see what transpires. But it is amazing how both technologies are able to perform on real life situation, right? And the seeing that the Neo user posted this, it's something that is just so great, man. I mean, it speaks volumes of where the Neo World model is at in terms of autonomous driving, and this will be the thing that drives people to come and buy Neo. The fact that it's being posted by a user of Neo who said 254 kilometers, he never did anything to the car was driving itself. This speaks volumes, and I think what is going to happen is that a lot of the users of Neo, after this report, they are going to also try it out themselves, and the more the word of mouth spreads throughout the streets of China, guess what, is the more we are going to see EV makers like Neo getting a lot of attention and getting a lot of orders or sales. Oh yeah, man, I am very happy about this, and like I said, I thought I'd come and give you this quick update. This is massive, man. These are good news. 254 kilometers. I mean, when Neo tested the Neo World model, or when this was being tested, we know that they tested it for like 39 kilometers, and they also tested it when it comes to parking the car. Going, you selecting a designated parking lot in the shopping center, then the car drives itself to that parking. We have seen Neo, or we saw Neo demonstrating this to us, which is something that is just so great, and it speaks volumes again where Neo is at and where they're headed. Neo might not be on full autonomous driving as yet, but I can guarantee you that they are going to be the first few to get to level 4 autonomous driving, which it is each and every car company's a dream, right? For now, companies are not yet there, but sooner or later, I think it's gonna get to that point where people can just sit at the back seat and yeah, take it easy while the cars are driving themselves, taking them to a destination of their choice, which is something that we are very close, which is something that is getting very close, and I believe that we are most definitely going to see Nio being one of the EV makers or car makers in the forefront when it comes to that kind of a breakthrough. So I am happy, I am excited. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Tell me what you think about this video. Like it, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because it takes me some time to make these videos, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up so that at least it can be spread out to also other Nio investors that really want to know what's happening on to Nio on a daily basis, because this channel, you already know that it's all about me telling you what Nio is busy with, me telling you where Nio is sitting at in terms of the latest developments. And I suppose if you're a Nio follower, maybe some of the content that I give you here are very valuable information that helps you remain at ease regardless of the share price not being where we want it to. I mean, these are some of the good news that will make Nio to win at the end of the day, right? Nio might not yet be profitable, but there is hope of Nio getting to profitability very soon. There is hope of seeing Nio making it very, very soon. And that, my friends, I believe that it will be the one thing that takes us to the blue sky. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that at least you get to be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Like I said, it takes me some time to make these videos, and I ask you to like, share, subscribe if you've not done so, because YouTube has also been telling me that some of you guys are just watching and not subscribing. And I will appreciate if you can just subscribe. I will appreciate if you can just hit that likes button and share this video if you found it valuable. I'll see you on the next one, my dear friends. That is all from me, and God bless you all.